Oh yeah. Hey. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Let me put it in the chat what we're talking about tonight, baby. We're talking about streamlining your sales. 86 approach money flow, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, I know I like to put my headphones in. Let me put my put my earbuds in real quick, man. I don't know why they wasn't already in. Let me put 1 second. Go ahead and get this device connected. AirPods. Okay, awesome. Hey, man, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Tonight's live will be about streamlining your sales. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Shanita. Streamlining your sales. This is my 6-step approach with SB Money Flow. I went over this process before with you guys. I wanted to go back over that 6-step process and also dive into mainly the 5th and the 6th process, mainly when it comes to cultivating those relationships. I think it was a week or two ago I spoke on, or I went over, I think it was last week, I went over the FAR codes, the Federal Acquisition Regulations. I went over those codes, and where's my, thought it was, look like it's not on schedule or something. Anyways, I went over those codes with you guys to show you guys that the federal government emphasizes on small businesses to partner up with either other primes or other small businesses as well. So again, we're just going to go back over that process again. We all know that, you can utilize sam.gov, you can utilize fpds.gov, you can utilize USA Spending as well when it comes to doing your market research on small businesses, or when it comes to doing your market research on the actual agency that you are looking to work with. Again, I will be going over my specific 6-step list that I shared with you guys before. I believe I shared that to the group as well. If I have not, I will share that particular 6-step process with the group, just so you can have it on your own, or so you don't got to take a screenshot of it or anything like that. You can actually have your own PDF copy of it. I'll put that in a group for free. I believe I have, but I will do that again for you guys. But again, I wanted to just emphasize on this 6-step process and make sure that we understand that, that we should be partnering. I'm also going to give you guys my free 15-minute demo calendar as well for whoever is interested in SB Money Flow, to pretty much set up a 15-minute demo call with me for free. And I can go over, whatever question that you guys have. If you're not already utilizing SB Money Flow inside of your business, because again, I want you guys to know and understand that this software is not only for consultants or GovCon contractors. This software is for all small business owners. So anybody that has a small business, I want you to make sure that you are sharing this live with them, and either one of my previous lives as well. I want you to share the live that comes out on Tuesdays on this channel with the lives that come out on Wednesdays and Thursdays on this channel, and make sure that you're letting people know that this is not just for people that are interested in government contracting. This software and system is needed and used, or needed to be used, for all small businesses across the board who don't have any type of system and processes in place that's going to help streamline and automate what their business is already doing, so they can work more on the business and not in the business, as we famously like to say over here. But let me share my screen with this 6-step process that I'm pretty sure, I believe I'm able to do that. Yeah. Screen 1, bam, let me get right here. So just like right here, you guys can see, as I stated before, I've showed you guys this 6-step right here, and it's 6 steps, man, because it's saying that they're utilizing, and I wanted to, make it a lot easier for people to digest and comprehend, to where they're not all over the places, and they're not all over the place, and they can understand what step they need to be in when it comes to their business. So the first step obviously is the market insight and focus. When I say that, I mean making sure that we are, and I can't stress this enough, man. I want to make sure that we are only looking for one particular agency to work with, and I hope that makes sense with anybody, because at the same time, like, we are, it's a lot of money, and it's enough money in almost pretty much any NAICS code that's out there, and so every federal agency has enough money to, do this right here, as far as spending money with you guys, spending money with the small businesses, spending money with larger businesses as well, the primes, and other small businesses, and other businesses who are not total small businesses, according to the federal laws, with their definition of what a small business is. At some point, we got to take our feelings out of it and understand that, this is a business. The federal government doesn't want a fly-by-night business. They don't want anybody that's just trying to come in there and get paid one time and then that's off. They actually want to, build a real relationship with a small business, literally take them from doing 5-figure or 4-figure business with them to 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe even 10-figure business, because they have cultivated that relationship, because you've done the research on them first. You've already done seen on the front end what they actually do, how they like to do it, how they actually like to do business, and if that makes sense, let me get can I get a 1 in the chat if that makes sense to everybody? I don't want to overwhelm anybody without making sure everybody is on the same page when it comes to marketing yourself and your business to agencies and to small businesses as well. And that's a part of step 2. But I want to make sure everybody is on the same page when it comes to step 1. And I'll take that as everybody is on the same page, and actually understands when it comes to the marketing of your business to federal agencies, and actually have a laser focus on what it is that you are actually looking at. Meaning, not only are you looking at your PSC codes, but your NAICS codes, but you're also looking at your PSC codes, and you're looking at past awarded contracts as well, because that's going to tell you the PSC code and the NAICS codes that they actually be using, according to whatever it is that they're doing, or whatever type of project that it is. I know that I found out that, hey, man, you might want to check out facility support services, because you are looking to partner and team up with some janitorial small businesses. And outside of the 561, was it 730? I think it is for janitorial. 720, my fault. 561720 is janitorial's NAICS code. You have the 561210, which is the facility support services NAICS code. I figured that out just by doing a little bit of research and seeing that, hey, they be awarding these janitorial contracts. They award a lot of these janitorial contracts up under this particular NAICS code. So what I did, I went back in SAM.gov, updated my profile, and just added that particular NAICS code and a couple of other PSC codes and NAICS codes that I seen that went along with what I'm actually doing and what I'm actually looking to, how I'm actually looking to move forward. Because at the end of the day, man, it's about, it's not about complicating this thing. It's not about trying to do everything yourself. I'm not trying to do everything myself. I just know eventually, I know right now in the beginning, I have to set everything up. I have to set the system up myself. I'm the one that has to know what is going on. What is the way that we want to go? I have to be the leader. But I also have to know, once I start building that team, I got to listen to what they're saying, take on to what they're saying, and then just lead. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, I don't want to lead anybody in. I don't want to lead anybody astray. Let me say that. I don't want to push anybody to where they want to stop doing this business or they want to stop getting into this industry, because it's so much potential in it that, you know, it's not going anywhere. You know, and so I would suggest any and everybody go ahead and start learning this thing now. You know, because that's what it is, you know, and that leads us to our second step, the engagement initiation. You know, that's when you start actually going out and, you know, looking for the actual agencies that you actually want to work for. I'm writing this right here. That's why I'm pausing. But yeah, you actually, the engagement initiation, man, you actually want to go out and, you know, reach out and show your hand and shake some kiss some hands and shake some babies. You know, you want to make sure that your capability statement is created, you know, but before you start doing engagement, you want to do a little bit of just a little small minute research on who they are, you know, and what they actually do when it comes to the small business. You want to make sure that you know exactly who they are and exactly who is the point of contact and what they are looking to do in the future if they have that information on their website. You know, you could be the key person, or you could be that influential person that they've been looking for, you know, but it's going to take you to start engaging, that engage initiation to start, you know, cultivating those relationships. Because at the end of the day, if they don't know that you are here, if they don't know your business exists, how can they engage back with you? How can they, you know, how can they even know who you are? You know, and that's on the federal government side, the state side, city and county, and it's working with other small businesses and other primes and other subs as well. You know, you just want to get out there and just start marketing yourself to these other entities, you know, and that's just going to pretty much is going to make it better for you, you know, and that's what leads us into our step 3 of this process, the relationship cultivation. You know, we want to make sure that we're not just trying to, like I said again, man, we ain't trying to get rich in this thing, man. We're not trying to get rich overnight. Let me say that. We definitely trying to get rich. You know, we definitely trying to make some money. You feel me? Millions, multi-millions. But we're not trying to do this thing overnight and trying to do this thing fast. You know what I mean? We want to work fast, but we're trying to really build real relationships here. You know, like I said before, you know, you may have to take that business owner, you know, out to dinner. You may have to start taking up golf and start going out there to the golf club and introducing yourself and who you are and who your company is. You know, you may have to start going to tea time to start really seeing who these people are. But the real juice is going to be when you start setting up these one-on-one intro meetings with these small businesses. And you start setting up these one-on-one intro meetings or capability briefings with these agencies, specifically the ones that you want to do business with, you know, and then let's not forget about the Ostaboos. You know, I hope that's making sense to everybody, man. Let me get a number 1 in the chat if that makes sense. I want to make sure that we all on the same page, man. You know, this is all, and you got to understand, man, this is all, you know, a lot of this stuff can be done for free. You know, sam.gov is free. fpds.gov is free. USA Spending is free. All of that stuff is free, man. That's where, you know, you get registered at. That's where you do all the big stuff at, you all the good stuff at. But at the same time, we are our value add is speed. You know, speed. That's why I utilize SP Money Flow, because I don't have to go all, you know, I don't have to go over here and over here. I don't got to look at this data right here and this data right here off the rip. Now, I'm still going to go to fpds.gov. I'm still going to go to DSBS. I'm still going to go to USA Spending when I want to do a little bit more market research on that agency that I want to do, that I want to work with, or when I want to do a little bit more research on that prime that I'm looking to come up under as a sub or a consultant. You know, you have to look at your not your competition, but you have to look at your market to see what it is that they are doing or who's out there doing big stuff. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense too, man. But building the relationships, you know, that's what's going to lead you to the easy bucket opportunities, is what I like to call that. Easy bucket opportunities, man. That's step 4. Easy bucket opportunities. What I mean by that is once you done cultivated those relationships with those small business owners, once you done cultivated those relationships with those agencies, whether it's a sub, whether it's federal or whether it's statewide, at that point, now we're looking at these opportunities out here on the federal level. Because we know that, hey man, okay, I got 10 small businesses that are in a facility support services that I can reach out to. I've actually really started talking to the business owner. I've actually had meetings with them. What's what I'm looking for? Get to know each other. Sure that I'm reading over these solicitations to make sure that, hey, this is something that I know this particular small business can go after. Or, hey, this is something that I know this particular agency is looking for, whether it may be a service or a product. This is where that due diligence come in at, to where it's like, man, you're taking a guessing out of everything. And you're saying like, hey, man, I know this is solid right here. I know that it's a what is it? That win rate. I know my win rate is going to be a high percentage chance when it comes to me submitting this proposal in for this particular opportunity. I hope that makes sense right there to people, man. Like those easy bucket opportunities are the ones where you have that 95, 100% win rate, to where you're like, yo, hey man, I'm at like a 95% chance right here that we're gonna win this thing. Because we done the due diligence, because this was the forecast opportunity 2 years that was out. We've already done built that relationship with this agency. And I done built this opportunity. I done built this relationship with this prime as well. So we all on the same page. We all know what's going on. Like the agency know who I am. I've showed them like, hey man, this is what I do. Like I find contractors. I'm the best at finding the best people out here. That's where my MO is. And I utilize a platform called SB Money for the marketplace to find the best of the best. It clicked on me, man. Like it clicked on me not too long ago that, yo, that is a niche right there, man. Like that's a lane, finding good contractors, and that's where the consulting side come in at. That's where the subcontractor side come in at, because people are looking for good people to do good jobs. And a lot of people just getting on and they don't, man, man, how people are when they get on the job. They're trying to find the quickest way to skimp or the quickest way to get around, especially if the boss man ain't working. They're trying to find the fastest way they can stretch out that hour, or they're trying to find the best way they can get off and skate, and at the end of the day, man, you're not looking for those type people. I'm sorry, man. In this space right here, especially when you coming up, when you are priming this thing, you looking to get, some dang on, you're looking to have a good relationship with a good prime, that has good past performance, that actually has records that saying like, hey man, look, they done did this, they done work with this agency, they've been working with this agency for so long, like they ain't doing this. You can maybe even ask your competition, or not. I'm not gonna say competition. You can ask other small businesses who are in that industry as well, who have perhaps worked with that company, to see like, hey man, how are these guys? What type of work do they do? Go see it for yourself. Pull up on it if it's in your state, and see what type of work they actually do. You can pull up on a job site. In a lot of cases, you may not be able to get right up on the workers, because of hazardous, situations or hazardous stuff that could be there. But yo, you can pull up on the job site and really see how somebody be getting down, man. And then from there, you can, especially if it's something that's in an hour opportunity that's in an hour or 2 hour driving range from where you at. Like, come on, man. Right now it's time to start getting out there and getting yourself involved, man, in front of these individuals, to let them know who you are and what you do, and from there, once you start seeing, get around other small businesses, and you get up under them. You got somebody that you're working with, or you see, you done seen a lot of different templates as far as proposal writing. You done seen a lot of people. You done been in the boards, or you done been in the meetings when they writing the template. I mean, they writing a proposal now. You know, you getting you are, because they tell you pretty much how to, what they're looking for in every proposal. That's a RFP that requires you to, you know, that's not just a simple one when it's pretty much like an RFQ when they just want the number. RFP when they actually, and they asking you for the technical approach and all of that good stuff. They telling you exactly what it is that they want, like, and how they want it. They're not, you know, they're not skipping over the place. They're not telling you like anything that they don't want to hear. They telling you like, hey, this is what we want. This is how we want it. This is where we're looking at it. This is where we want it to, you know, this is where we want it to be. All of that good stuff, man. So it's like, yo, at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we working with good people that's doing good business. You know, if you know that your uncle do backdoor stuff, man. If you know your uncle don't got insurance on all his people, or he don't got no company vehicle, he doing stuff in his grandma's name or whatever, man. Shady business, yo, you don't do business with them, especially when you getting into this space right here, man. This is the space where you want to make sure that all your I's is dotted and all your T's is crossed. You know, at the end of the day, it's about making sure that your face card is good. You know, making sure that, yo, hey, I've done this good business over here, you know, and they see the past performance. You know, they can tell, like, you can, somebody else can pretty much vouch for you, you know, and that's the lane that I'm trying to be in at, man. Like, I want to get into the lane to where people know, like, hey, man, if we call on Courtney, he gonna find us the best contractors to go over and get this thing done. You know, I ain't had no issues with him yet. You feel me? And that's where you want to be at when it comes to this space right here, man, especially on a federal level. But that right there, why is my stuff compelling proposal development? Is number 5. What's the name lagging a little bit? I wonder if it's these screens that I have on here and it's not on this program that I ain't, this good software that I ain't got yet. You know what I mean? I need to just go ahead and get that stream joint, man. What's it called? Yard streams or lab streams? One of them, man. I like yard streams, you know, but I mean, I like lab streams, you know, but I'm gonna pick one of them bad boys because I got this new camera up here that I'm itching. I'm ready to use. But yeah, man, like when you start getting around these individual like-minded people, man, especially people that don't look like us or people that's in this space who actually doing millions, man, they are compelled to tell you what's going on. They are so ready to let you know, like, hey, man, like, this is where you need to go. This is the space. This is the direction you need to be in. You know, some people call them coaches. Some people call them mentors, man. But a lot of people tell you this information for free. You know, like they letting you know, like, hey, man, it's good business over here that we doing. Like, we don't do no shady stuff over here, bro. Like, this is straight good business over here. But you have a lot of people that's not doing, you know, good work either, man. As we seeing in the news, we seeing a lot of people that's, you know, a lot of small businesses that's getting caught up in these scandals. You know, a lot of these politicians that's getting caught up in these scandals when it comes to this government contractor, man, because money changes people. You know, if somebody tell you that money ain't changed them, what they say, you just ain't made enough. You know what I'm saying? Money's supposed to change you, but when you got good morals and good values and principles, man, it's not gonna have you stealing from people. You know, it's not gonna have you stealing from people that voted to put you in that position to write them checks. Like, it's not gonna have you doing that, man. But money shows you the type of people that a lot of these individuals are. You feel me? Like, yeah, exactly. Pass through. You feel me? Like, that's what people be trying to do, man. Like, they'll literally set up a dummy corporation and say, hey, man, I'm a minority owner, but it's really ran by, you know, some other people, you know, like, and it's not fair, you know what I mean? Because it's going on, but it's like, yo, it's happening. You feel me? And then it's digging into everything else that's right. You feel me? That's how I look at it, man, because then that brings out the scammers. You know, that brings out the people who are always trying to pull a fast one, like, oh, this is the hot new lick. Like, this is the new thing that people talking about. And it's like, no, man, government contract has been around for a very, very long time. We just getting around knowing about it. We just getting around hearing like, oh, man, I ain't know anything about no government contracting. Like, what's, you know what I mean? What is this? Oh, wow. What are these set asides? You know, like they specifically give money to these, you know what I mean? They got money set aside for these particular sets of groups of individuals. You know, the 8A program was something totally different 2 years ago, but it's for everybody now, you know, and I blame us for not taking advantage of it, you know. And then when you get into this space, in a lot of cases, you can see that people see who do dirty business, man, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. I'm only trying to partner with people who, you know, who do good business and who actually are looking to grow and scale in this space. You know, somebody that's already established, you know, already have employees, all of that good stuff, man, and ain't looking to do nobody over. I call it my coach, my mentor, you know, Dr. Travis. He been in this space for over 10 years, man, and it seems he just can't come across no good people to do good business with. You know, the stories that he done told us, man, on these lives and on his Facebook, I mean, on his Instagram storyline, like, bro, it's kind of, you know what I mean? It make you look at people second. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, second guess people. Like, man, do I really want to do business? Like, do I really want to go down this lane? But it's like when you look at the results and the possibilities, it's like, oh, yes, I got to. You feel me? I got to, man. But that brings us to our 6, man. Number 6. Sealing the deal. You know, and sealing the deal could be winning a proposal, getting your first prime, you know, getting your first consultant partner, you know, or your consultant client. Let me say that. You know, sealing the deal ain't necessarily a oh yeah, man, we done won that contract, even though it is. You feel me? Like, sealing the deal is, okay, cool. What's the next step? You feel me? Because a lot of people don't know, like, man, what do I do next after this? What goes on next? Like, how was this? What's the next process? You know, that's why I'm saying, you know, working with other like-minded individuals that's already in this space is better. You know, it's going to make you look better as a small business down the line because you took your time to really learn this business, you know, and learn from people who actually doing this business, you know, and not just trying to jump in it and trying to sell somebody a course and you ain't, you know, you're not really even knowledgeable. You know, right now, I could sell a course right now, man, but I'm not. How could I look at myself and say, man, yeah, I could start, you know what? I could start selling people a course right now, man. You know, a whole course, teaching people how to da. Like, no, man, I'm not doing that one. And I'm sitting up here on lives on Mondays, trying to educate people on for free on my journey through this whole thing. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, when I get up there in the multi-million-dollar statuses now, and it changes how I handle business, then yes, of course, you know, one-on-ones or full live course come into play. You feel me? Like, of course, it may be needed, or I may just do a mentors. Who knows, man? When that bridge comes for me to cross, I'll get to it then, man. But for right now, I'm sharing free information and trying to let people see how my journey is, you know. And when it comes sealing the deal, like I told y'all last week, baby, I got my first consultant client, you know, utilizing the tools that I showed you guys every Monday, you know, and some Fridays, you feel me? But yeah, for the most part, every Monday, showing you guys that, hey, man, like, I utilize the Pure Money AI to really figure out what type of questions I need or should be asking to these small business owners when I'm just going to a local meetup or something like that, you know, or how I should, when it comes to my emails, you know, sending out an email to make sure that the contracting officer is going to open this bad boy, you know, all of this good stuff right here. Let me take a little drink real fast, man. I got some sweet tea. I realize when I start trying to catch you know how it is, man. When you just talking, you know, you gotta catch your breath sometimes, man, and quench your thirst. You feel me? I just so happen to have some of that sweet tea. You feel me? But yeah, man, like sealing the deal, man. Again, you know, that's going, especially going through those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, And if your first notion or your first step was to find you a client or a prime to get up under, this 6-step process is perfect for you. You know what I mean? Because it's going to show you like, hey, okay, I need to start right here with finding out who actually already in this space, finding the agency who does this particular thing right here. You know, starting locally and figuring out, okay, what is everybody doing over here? You know, reaching out to your local chamber of commerce, you know, looking on what is the name of that? Google, you feel me? But y'all already know the tool that I use. I utilize Marketplace to figure out, okay, who's in this space on this federal level that's in my area right here that I can drive 2 hours away, you know, potentially. Who can I send an email out to? Who can I give a call? Like, hey, man, introduce myself and my business, to set up a meeting in the future with them, to potentially come up under them as a sub, or, hey, I may need to hire them for something because we are a veteran-owned small business and they're a woman-owned small business, and this opportunity is for us. So, hey, man, let me go ahead and hire you for this, baby. You know, or hey, let me come up under you as a sub for this particular opportunity, and I will get the contractors for you. You feel me? I will handle the project management of this whole thing. I will handle the staffing of this thing, or a portion of the staffing. You feel me? Or the contract management, or the administrative management, all of those things, and it's specifically the time management because of the CRM that we have right here with this software. You know, instead of being all over the place, it's like, yo, man, I'm able to really, really keep up with everything, especially now that I'm really catching on with this automation. You know what I mean? Automations is where it's really like, hey, you know what I mean? When this type email come in from this particular email address, I want you to send it to these people. That I just learned that today. You know what I mean? Like, I just learned that I can have the emails that come from Marketplace, like I have showed you guys before. Let me see. Like when I set up, I had to log back in. When I set up a auto email for those particular solicitations based on my NAICS codes to come to my email address, I can literally have that email address that it's coming from, put it in the automation. And then from there, I can send it out to, hey, man, let me send you out this. I am the consultant for Tim. Let's say that. Tim hired me as a consultant. And so instead of me, let me see this. I'm about to filter this thing. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I am looking like this, looking crazy. Let me see. What was I looking at? Okay. NAICS is 561-720. Let's say Tim hired me as a consultant, right? You know, and he want me to do his capture management. You know, he don't even want to waste no time, no more. He paying somebody right now. You know, he paying somebody right now $60,000 a year just to do capture management, just to go in and say, hey, man, send me all the opportunities that we have. Make sure that we are capable of doing this. Make sure that we actually can get the subs, or we can do all this in-house. That's all they do. You know, that's what Tim got somebody else doing. But he's saying that I can come in and save him 50% of that right there. And instead of him having to wait on Fridays to get the information, or wait on Wednesdays to get the information, he can get this information Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and he can get it every day at 8:00 straight to his email, and tell him like, hey, man, we got this opportunity right now. These are the subs that we need to use, or no, we can do all of this stuff in-house. I just need a quote from you. You feel me? That's it. Or let's send this over to the proposal writing team to go ahead and get this thing started. That's it. You feel me? And it only cost me $30,000. Like, you got to think about that, man. Like, people pay for time right now. People are paying for quickness and accuracy and professionalism. You know, what's that thing, man? Oh, yeah, like Travis was sharing something the other day when he was watching one of my favorite movies, baby. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite ones. And he was pretty much saying, Bumpy Johnson was saying, what happened to the customer service? You know what I mean? Or yeah, like what about the customer service, man? Like, I am big on customer service, yo. And it's like people are forgetting about the customer. They just want their money, and then boom, they gone. They push it to the side. I'm on to the next one. But it's like in this business, we have to cultivate and nurture these customers, especially these new customers that's coming in the agencies. We ain't just trying to, like I said again, we're not just trying to fly overnight with these, man. We're trying to make sure that we're in their lives. If we need to know their birthdays, we need to know, do they celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah? Do they like Valentine's? Whatever, you know what I mean? So we can just, hey man, just out of the die, thank you for this, or hey, happy holidays, or hey man, happy birthday, man, just realize, do. You feel me? You can't really send them anything, gifts or nothing like that. I think it's like a $10 or $20 limit or something that you can send to them, and it can't be in a way to where you're trying to get a government contract from them. It got to be something like, hey man, I just wanted to buy you Starbucks this week, bro. Here you go, a $10 gift card, man. Thank you for doing business with us, whatever. You feel me? And I'm gonna have to find that far too, just so y'all guys don't think I'm lying. But it is a limit on how much you actually can gift a contracting officer or anybody that's in an agency. That's why they prefer you not to give them anything. I'm gonna say don't give them nothing for real when it comes to them agency, because it's a thin line right there, man. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. You feel me? Now, when it comes to them small business owners, especially the ones that you done, they paying you, you know what I mean? Like they paying you a retainer every month. You are in the meetings with them, you sign NDAs with them, you in the proposal writing meeting with them, you know all the SMEs, like everything. That means you need to know who the owner is, their birthdays, you need to know their kid's name, you need to know all of that stuff, man, to where it's not fake. It's like, no, I really need to know these people, man. I want to gonna make sure that we mesh well so we can run this bag up, especially if they ain't never been in this space before, but they done made millions in the private sector. It's only right for you to really get to know these customers, man, or really get to know your new customers that you are trying to bring on, or get to know their prime. You feel me? I hope that makes sense, man. Anybody got any questions, baby, put them in side of the chat box so we can get this thing going. Yes, sir, Tim. GovCon Marketplace is ain't nothing out there like that, man. Ain't nothing out there like GovCon Marketplace, man, except that lady that tried to steal it, and she didn't even get it all the way 100% right. Because you can't steal or you can't remix an original. You feel me? No matter if they gave you the seasoning, if they told you the cook time and all that stuff, it's not gonna be the same because your risk game ain't like mine. You know what I mean? You don't know. I didn't tell you how much season to put in there. I didn't tell you how long that prep time needed to be. I didn't tell you that them yeast rolls needed to sit on that counter for 2 hours before you put them in you know what I mean? Before you do that. You feel me? I didn't tell you none of that. You just thought what you seen was what it was, and that ain't it. You feel me? Like, and that stuff don't work, man. That's bad business. That's bad business at the end of the day, baby. And we do good business over here. We ain't playing around with nobody. We ain't trying to steal. We ain't trying to take nobody else customers unless they want to come over here, by their own. I ain't trying to do nothing unethical with nobody. No business, no nothing like that, baby. Like, I'm a straightforward shooter. I'm going to tell you what it is every time. And if I don't, if I haven't came across that information, that's the type of language that I'm going to use with you. Let me get back with you. I have not came across that information as of yet. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. And we're going to go from there, baby. But trying to lead somebody on and tell them, hey, man, this is what it is. This is what it should be. And that ain't it. That ain't really your morals. That ain't really what you standing on. That's how you get away from me quick. That's how I'm going to get you away from me quickly. When I see that money will change you. When I see that women will change you. Like some people act crazy when they get around, women. They act way different. That's how you can tell sometimes too. How people are. Like, put them around some women and see how they act. Give them some money, see how they act. This federal space is going to change you. It's going to change the people's lives that's around you. It's already changing the people's lives around me. I already see the hatred. You know what I mean? From my own family. I ain't going to say nothing because I don't want, I see what it is. But I'm trying to tell you, when you're not doing the same thing that you used to do 5 years ago or 10 years ago, or you're not acting the same way how you were acting because you're trying to change lanes and literally move forward in a moral and, you know, principle driven way, especially when it comes to this business. You know, ain't no way around it, man. And you can't hang around the same individuals that you used to hang around. You know, when you start going to these meetings with these, you know, these congressmen or these people that are, you know, your senator, or you going to these, you're meeting up at these industry days or these events. You know what I mean? Eventually, especially if you go to enough of them, eventually you're not even going to want to be around the people that you used to hang around, because the conversation is not the same. You know, now we looking at how to, you know, we looking at ways to speak different or hold different conversations with these individuals in an industry that we have never been in. So yes, it's going to be new. Yes, we need help on that, man. That's why I utilize AI. That AI is like my second assistant, yo. I have this thing in here. Well, we have this thing in SB Money Flow, Pure Money AI, right? Showed you guys this before. And it's a brainstorm. Let me make sure I'm up here. It's a brainstorm part of SB Money Flow, right? And when I tell you, I think I might have to go over here and grab it from this other. Yeah, I got a couple of screens now, guys. So, you know, I think I'm bad now, whatever. But it's this. Let me show you. Pure Money AI. And then you come over here to Brainstorm. Brainstorm AI. And I'm trying to tell you. Let me show my page real quick. I'm going to show my page real quick. Right here. This bad boy right here, man, like, you can literally sit and talk to this AI right here, just how I'm talking to you right now, and it's going to learn how you talk. It's going to pick up. You can answer it anything that you want to answer it, and it's going to tell you exactly what it is that you need to know. You feel me? And if that's not enough for you, like I showed you guys before, man, the networking events cheat code. I've used that so many times, man, when it comes to going to these different events. You know, it don't matter what it is. I'm putting this in this AI right here and seeing like what type of other questions can I ask that I don't already know myself, because I don't want to know everything. I know I don't know everything, especially don't know everything in this space right here. But so I'm utilizing the new biggest thing, the next best thing that I know that they utilize, that they are looking for. Again, they're looking for speed, they look for accuracy and professionalism. So I'm coming in here trying to be as professional as I can and cheat the best way and the most professional way that I can, utilizing AI. You feel me? I hope that makes sense, man. Yeah, that's what I call them too. My fault, man. I don't know why I didn't share it. My fault. I don't know why I didn't share it. Thought I had it up there. But it was the Brainstorm AI. Let me see. Because it was showing that it was sharing. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. You said it was a black screen. Screen one. Okay, can y'all see that right there? Because, yeah, this is what I was talking about right here. Brainstorm AI. Like, I'm talking about, I use this thing for my homework, baby. I'm telling you. Like, I got 2 A's in my classes right now, and I really ain't done no homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to talk to it and let it know what you need to do and all of that good stuff. But, yo, I got 2 A's. That's all I will say, baby. I got 2 A's. You feel me? Like, Brainstorm AI has continued to show me some new stuff that I did not know about, man. And I'm telling you, yes, sir. My AI team, like, that's what it is. It's my AI team, man. I'm about to create me a support team. Soon as I already have my outline for my SOPs, right? And then I'm gonna add on 2 VAs, and then that's gonna be a part of my AI, man. I'm just gonna automate all this stuff. Like, boom, this is what you guys need to do. I'm emailing this. I'm changing all from my name to now what's on your name. and this is what you're gonna need to do. But I'm telling you, man, utilizing that brainstorm, I'm telling you, that bad boy has changed the game, baby. And that's what they literally are looking for, man. Like, they're looking for you to, make sure that you're doing this accurately, right? Make sure that it is you speaking. But at the same time, man, you could utilize this software to make yourself sound a whole lot better than what you sound. Yes, sir. See, I got a question. Let me see. Do you guys have attorneys on deck to review contract agreements? No, we don't have any attorneys on deck. I'm gonna say SB Money Flow don't have any attorneys on deck. But me, I went to, I am a Navy vet, right? So it's this program called VIP. What is it? Veterans. I think it's called Veterans Institution Procurement. I think that's the name of it. Veterans Institution Procurement, right? And every year they set up this, they have this cohort, 3-day cohort up there in Maryland, and they bring GovCon lawyers, GovCon bankers, GovCon small business owners, and veteran-owned small business there. This year in particular, and this is where I made my shift at the beginning of the year. I made my shift, and then I went there, and oof, that's what it was. But they had a whole they gave us a list of GovCon lawyers and GovCon bankers there. So my company has a list of, lawyers to look over this contracts. But SB Money Flow, per se doesn't have none that I know of. We do have JV contracts, but we don't have nobody on deck to look over these agreements. You would have to, look locally and get one of those lawyers. You can get an entertainment lawyer, and they usually charge maybe about $150, something like that, and just to read over the contract. If you know somebody personally that reads contracts, that's usually the rate between 150, 250, somewhere around there, and they'll read it over for you, make sure everything is straight. But it's the language, so you want to make sure that they understand government contracting, because that's why I specifically said GovCon lawyers and GovCon bankers, because a regular banker may not know 9 times out of 10 do not know anything about government contracting at all. They barely know about SBA. You feel me? And they darn sure don't, like a regular lawyer don't know the language when it comes to GovCon 9 times out of 10. You have a very minute group of them that understand it. And I pretty much got a little list of them. I can't really give away that type of information because, it's company privilege at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I spent, it was free for me to go to the event, but I spent a little money to get some extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to hold on to something from y'all. I can't get a group everything. I can't give them everything, man. But what I may do, though, man, let me take that back. What I may do, I think one of them may be up in Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. And next week, if you remind me, put it in the group. If you are in SB, the Pure Money family, put it in the group to remind me, and I will give you guys a GovCon lawyer information for free. I at least give you guys one for free. I have several, but one, and all of them work across, the 50 states, man. So it doesn't matter where you at, give them a call, let them know Courtney sent you, and then, hey, go from there. I'm looking for teaming agreements and doc to terminate contract with sub if their performance is, you can write that up yourself. Right? That should go in the subcontract. Anything that you are held, your company is held liable for, that tells you or writes all of that stuff out in a solicitation and in the SOP and all that good stuff. Anything that your company is held up under those laws, you need to make your subcontractor held up under those same laws as well. So that's your way of, making sure that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. At every site or pretty much every project, there is a point of contact there, and that can be, if you're not on the base, if you're not going to project yourself, that can be, once you cultivate that relationship, checking in on them, having those weekly or bi-weekly meetings with them, make sure that, hey man, is everything straight? Are you liking what we're doing? Or, do we need to work on anything else? Whatever it may be, whatever type of question, you want to make sure that you are talking to that person on the in that particular position. And when you are awarded the contract, or your company is awarded the contract, you will have a list. You will have the contract information of the contracting officer who is above it, and then you will have the point of contact who is there on the base. You will also have the point of contact of the person who approves the invoice when you send that in also. So I would suggest make sure that you are building that relationship with that point of contact on the base as well, so they could be an extra set of eyes for you. And you are having meetings with them periodically, to get some sort of judgment or some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not judgment, but I don't want to say advice, but you're looking for some sort of feedback, looking for some sort of feedback on the progress that you have made, on that particular project. But definitely make sure that whatever laws or whatever, I need to get these dang on. I don't know why these bad boys are crooked like that, but I need to go get these bad boys back right. But anyways, yeah, make sure whatever laws that you are being held to in that solicitation, you are holding your contract to the same thing, so they know at the beginning. If you're not even dealing with none of that. Like, that's why I told you guys before, whenever you're reaching out to get this information from these subs, let's say you are looking to outsource this, this physical part of the work, and you're looking for a sub, you're not just calling that one sub, remember? You're calling 10, 15, maybe even 20 different small businesses. You're at least trying to get 10 different quotes from these people. So if you do have to replace your sub, you got somebody on the horn 10 minutes later, like, hey, or before you even fire your sub, you know what I mean? You already calling somebody like, hey, can you guys still do this? Are you guys able to still do this particular, project? And is it still at this agreement right here? You got to just stay above the curve. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you to make sure that you are keeping in contact, or you are having some sort of relationship with the point of contact that's on base. You feel me? Because they're gonna let you know, like, hey man, y'all need it. We said we wanted the grass 6 inches. You guys been leaving it at 10, man. Can you think you can do something about that? You as the prime, that's on you to make sure that you tell your sub, hey bro, remember, or hey late, or hey sir, whatever. Make sure that we are cutting this grass at 5 inches or 6 inches or whatever you had in this, that your agreement. Make sure that they know, we need to have this at 6 inches. And then make sure you document whenever you have to sit down with them. If you have any type of, any type of disciplinary actions, make sure that is written down to where, they know, hey, we ain't doing that. You feel me? Like I said, 6, not 10. This is a written date. Like this happened on 10/21. You feel me? And they signed it. So they know moving forward, you out of here next time, man. I'm not playing. Especially if they telling you that, you're not performing at the rate that you're not performing at the level that we want you to perform in, that reflects on you. You feel me? So yeah, stay ahead of that. Oh yes, invest in the law dictionary. Yes, sir. If you guys, I got the Black Laws Dictionary, man. If you want the Black Laws Dictionary, I can give it to you for free. But that's another lie. But if you want the Black Laws Dictionary, I can give it to the community for free. Just tell me that you want it. Just put a number 1 in the chat and you got it. But yes, sir, invest in that law dictionary, baby, you know what I mean? But the FAR is the federal law. You feel me? Like that's all you need. Like you need that FAR. I think I showed you guys. Let me show you right here real quick. This book right here, man. Federal Acquisition Regulations in plain English. This is the one that's going to break down, you feel me, the FAR for you. Get this on Amazon. You feel me? All the important FAR codes, the ones that I told you guys about last week as far as teaming agreements, partners, and all that stuff. All of that's in here. You feel me? This book right here is on Amazon. This is like the law, the government contracting law. You feel me? This is one of the ones you want to get. Make sure you got that in your, if you do federal business, I believe you need to have this book, man. This is one of the ones that you need to have. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? This is one of the ones. So make sure you want anything when it comes to the laws, make sure that you got this book right here. Yes, sir. In plain English, because I'm telling you, you see mine, hey, I don't mind yellowed up, bookmark. Like, I still use this bad boy. It's up there, but I bring it down all the time. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because it's very useful, man. It's like a little pocket joint. You feel me? A little pocket law book. That's all you need, really, for real. Because you can, the contracting officers don't know all of the FAR codes, bro. Like, they may not even know about the Prompt Pay Act, where you can get paid faster than 30 days. You feel me? That's why you gotta let them know, like, hey, man, we may qualify for this, or hey, according to this, this FAR regulation, we're able to do this. You feel me? Or we don't have to show that, or we don't have to display that according to this. You feel me? According to this. This is where you can set them all straight, you know what I mean, in the federal space with these laws right here. Hamza told us about this a couple years ago. You know what I mean? A couple years ago. You know what I mean? That's one of the ones that you need to get, I promise you, man. But like I said before, baby, hey, this is a easy six-step process. It's I ain't gonna say it's easy, you know what I mean? It's just new for people. So it's going to be a process. You feel me? So take your time, get to know your customer, get to know your agency, get to know your prime, get to know your subs. Don't just try to get out here and start hiring everybody. Really vet these people, and you can utilize SB Money Flow to vet these individuals when it comes to the software. You feel me? I hope that, let me see, where is my, what's the name? And if anybody got any questions, you can put them in the chat and I will gladly answer them for you, especially about SB Money Flow, man. If you got any questions about SB Money Flow, let me know. And I will go from there. Prompt the FAR into Chat GPT. Hey, what you know about it, boy? Stop trying to, hey. Now I'm just playing. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. Like, you can put not the whole FAR, because it ain't going to take all of it. But you can put whatever section that you're looking at, you can put all of that bad boy into the brainstorm AI and say, hey, these are the type of things that we going after right here, baby. Like, these are the laws that we got to follow. You feel me? I got a question about this. And it'll never forget, man, especially that brainstorm. My classroom has been 7 weeks. We on week 8 right now. I've been using that same tab for 8 weeks, almost 2 months. I just go up there and click on it and go right back to the bottom and continue on with what I started on 4-5 days earlier. You feel me? And that bad boy picked right back up. Right back up. You feel me? I love, man, using this AI, man, Pure Money AI. I love it. I love it. And then with the CRM system and the automations that comes with it, bro, I'm about to be a monster out here, baby. I'm about to be a monster. I told you guys I was going to share speaking of Chat GPT, speaking of SB Money Flow, let me say that. I said I was going to share my calendar, man, just in case anybody was interested on getting on a free 15-minute demo call. If you are interested in SB Money Flow, Pure Money AI, if you just want to get some, if you just want to get some more information, GovCon University, if you want to get in there just to like, hey man, Courtney, I want to get in a course, or I want to take this course and get in my back office, because I don't know nothing about government contracting. I can't get on here every Monday. I keep missing you every Monday, Courtney. I don't know. I just I want to be in my bed, you know what I mean, at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. And I just want to learn about this stuff. You can do that, man. GovCon University. Dr. Travis went over any and everything that you need to know about government contracting. I'm telling you, about teaming, about agencies, about forecasting, about proposal writing, cost, setting up your back office, automations. Like, he went, man, everything that you want to know. He went over that bad boy, man. But this right here, what is that? Yeah, this right here It's my calendar, baby. Anybody interested in getting a free demo call, 15 minutes now, 15 minutes, free demo call, go ahead and set up that calendar, get on my calendar, go ahead and set your time up, man. I'll go ahead and hop on a Zoom call with you or a phone call with you, baby. We can go over this thing. I could go ahead and show you, how to use Pure Money AI properly, where to get started at, how to get put on when it comes to the dashboard. Again, getting into your back office to really, really look at the classes that Dr. Travis has in GovCon University to really understand this government space. Because again, man, this thing is not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just new to us. You feel me? It's just new. We nervous. We feel like I don't want to mess up. I got to know everything. Like, nah, man, that's what I'm getting out of my head now. I've been doing it. Like, nah, this thing, I got to, again, my motto is fail forward. You feel me? Run toward fear. Run toward the fear. That's the only way that you're going to mess up, and remember how you messed up and don't do it again. You feel me? That's how you're going to get better at making cold calls. That's how you're going to get better at sending out emails, replying back, following up. All of that stuff is a part of doing business at the end of the day. You feel me? And we all new to this, and we all pretty much new to this. Most of us who on this live is new to this GovCon space. If anybody has been in the space longer than Dr. Travis or who have been in the space for a while and have been successful, share your story with us in the group, in the Pure Money family. Share your story with us. Let us know what we need to do different when it comes to marketing. When it comes to capability statements, when it comes to briefings, when it comes to meeting the agencies. You feel me? Because one thing you're not going to be able to tell me is how to find that money. I know where to find that at. I know how to utilize the data, and interpret that data and give the information to you guys or get the information to my potential clients. That's all it's about, baby. Because at the end of the day, man, it's about working together, learning from each other's mistakes, not trying to, what's they call those people, man, that be trying gatekeep, not trying to gatekeep nothing. Like I showed you guys all the time, man. Like people don't want to. I've noticed that when these gurus get on live or they get on these podcasts, right? They don't mention nothing about FPDS or USA Spending for some reason. I have not figured it. I don't know why, because those are free sites. They tell you about SAM because they want you to get registered and but they don't tell you about these other free sites to really go out there and do your research, free research on these agencies and free research on these small businesses. They don't tell you that stuff, man. Like, and it's crazy. Some people, like from what I realized, people that do good business, they don't mind telling you what they do or how they do it. They don't mind showing their face. They don't mind going on live like these right here, man, to let people know who I am, what I do, showing people my journey, what tools I use to get from point A to now I'm on step 4 and 5. You feel me? Like I showed you guys, like, man, I didn't know nothing about automations. I didn't know nothing about marketplace or nothing like that, man. I had to sit there and learn that stuff myself. And then as I'm going along, I'm showing you guys like, hey, man, dang, that we can send out automated emails to our sales or to our partners or, to our subs for potential opportunities that's out there or potential opportunities that's coming up. And I don't have to do that, but go look for them anymore. They automatically go straight to the email. And I get like, come on, man, like time management is a value add, and with this tool, that's one of my value adds, time management. You feel me? You can't tell me that people don't be your average person that's in this space don't spend 15 hours looking for opportunities. I don't. You feel me? I don't. Those opportunities get sent straight to my email and they all filtered to whatever Nate code that I want to use. You feel me? I don't got no limit on none of that either, man. I can 20 Nate codes if I want to. I only got 5. Well, I got 6 right now. But I'm telling you, man, get yourself a tool, get yourself a system. That's the only way you're going to be able to grow and scale, baby. You got to have a system in place. Nobody's going to come in and work for you if your system ain't together. You're not going to be able to really scale your company and sell it if that's the plan, if you don't already have any systems in place. A lot of people using a lot of these free tools, which is cool. I'm all for the free. People know that if you follow me on Instagram, GovCom Courtney, if you follow me, I'm telling you, y'all know I'm all for the free. I try to give away as much free stuff that I've gotten over the time to any and everybody. You feel me? So don't get it twisted. I love free. But at some point, you got to make an investment in your business and or in yourself to go from here to there. You know, I don't like to take the steps, man. Even though I'm a slim guy, I don't like to take the steps. You know, I want to take the ladder. And I want to have a conversation with the person who know where we going while we going up. You feel me? So I'm not just going up by myself. You feel me? I'm getting lessons along the way. Somebody teaching me something while I'm going up that ladder or up that elevator. You feel me? I'm not going at it alone. I just made it up off the top of the head, man. That was nice too. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have to go back and write that down. Put that on a t-shirt or something, baby. But yeah, hey man, make sure that we out here networking. Make sure that we out here letting people know who you are, what your business is. And like I told you guys before, the best way to do that is having that money card, baby. You got to have that networking card. This thing right here, the days, like I told you before, of networking with your business card, the papers are over. This thing right here got all my information on it. It got all my social media links on there, Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, specifically LinkedIn first, because government contractors, government agencies, they on LinkedIn. You know, they sprinkle in Instagram, you know, they sprinkle in Facebook, but they on LinkedIn with all of their information. You feel me? This right here, make sure is that I'm always ready because I keep it right here in my wallet. I'm always ready to, beep, hey man, yeah, how you doing? What's your name? You know, what you do, Hey man, let's set up a little meet, man. This is my contact information right here. Yes, sir. Boom. That's it. Now they got out there. Now they got me. Now they can't forget about me because now they see my picture in there. You feel me? Up under their contact. Now they can click on there and, you know, they see, oh, okay, this is a real, oh, I remember him. Yeah, let me call him. However that go, man. But yo, make sure that you're going to SB Money Flow and you're getting your free SB Money card when you join SB Money Flow, baby. You get this for free. You know what I mean? Also, remember, when you utilize, let me find it. When you utilize my link with SB Money Flow, you will get GovCon University for free. You will also get Pure Money AI for free. And you will get your money card for free as well. You know what I mean? All of that stuff for free. You can get those free on any plan. Right now, you have to pay extra or a different price to get the Pure Money AI with your plan or with the GovCon University. Let me say that with my link, you can definitely get both of them. Can you do a live solicitation with us next Monday? Hey, can you be more specific? Let me write this down for you. Thank you for that. Do a live solicitation. When you say do a live solicitation, what do you mean? Like you mean finding a solicitation, reading over the solicitation with you guys, going through the next step of finding the subcontractor if we're going to outsource the work, and then calling those subcontractors. Like, what do you mean by do a live solicitation? Let me know so I know exactly what you're talking about. And if that's the case, I dang sure will do it too. I dang sure will do that with you guys next week. Only thing I would ask you to do is go to Pure Money Family, go to travisknows.com, join the free community, put in your NATE code, and put in the NATE code and the name of it, just so I ain't got to search and do all that other stuff. Put that NATE code in. And then whatever NATE codes, or if I see 5 of this and 2 of this or 1 of this, or if I just see 1, I'm gonna do the most of whatever it is that we're doing. So if I have 10 561-730s, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna find an opportunity that's based on that NATE code, and I'm gonna do the PSC code as well. So I'll go in, I'll find that opportunity. It's a federal opportunity. We'll go ahead and read over that opportunity. If that's what you're asking, I want to make sure. Please be specific. Tell me what you're asking. Because yes, I will do that. because I do see that a lot of people are struggling with just reading the solicitation, you know, understanding or making sure that they are looking in the right place. But I want to know exactly what it is that you want me to do before I get off here, so I can write this down, you know. Or if you're in the group, you can put it in the group as well. You feel me? If you're in the group, you can put that in there as well. But if you can quickly put it in the chat, I'll go ahead and write it down and we'll go from there. But I believe that's what you're asking when you say, can you do a live solicitation with us next Monday? I believe that's what you're asking, for me to find the solicitation based on a Nate code, read through that with you guys, go over the steps, the step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because like I told you guys before, everything starts with the solicitation. Everything. You know, when it comes to reaching out to the contracting officer, when it comes to reaching out to your prime, you want to make sure that you have some sort of, you know, solicitations that they can go after right now. You know, bring something beneficial to the table that's a win-win for them. Like, why they want to sit with you? Why they need to sit with you? Hey, well, I got $10 million worth of opportunities right here that you can go after right now. You feel me? Like, they gotta have some sort of value add for them to even want to sit down with you. You feel me? If that makes sense. But if that's what you're asking, I got you. Only thing I need is for you to put your Nate code in there, in the GovCon family. I mean, in the Pure Money family. Go to travisknows.com, put that Nate code in there. Whichever Nate code get the highest, or if it's just that one, that's what we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over each step, exactly what I do, how I do it, and all that good stuff. Because I believe that's what you're asking. You feel me? But hey, I don't see any more questions in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in, kicking it with me again on this Monday. You know, we are live every Monday. Dr. Travis is live every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Time. Make sure that you are coming to check him out Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8:30. I am here on Mondays at 7 o'clock, you know, giving y'all game, get on my journey in this government contracting space and the tools that I use along the way. You feel me? Again, if I ask you guys, if you are interested in getting into this space, go and join our community first. I'm not trying to sell any. I don't want to try to sell you on SB Money Flow or anything like that, because the tool speaks for itself. You feel me? I don't got to sell you nothing. If you are in business and you don't have a process in place, then outside of using a Monday calendar or Monday software or something free like that, and you in this particular space, I can't point. I'm not going to point you to no other tool to use but this one, because of the value that this tool has. You feel me? The value that this tool has. And I hope that answers all you guys' questions, man. Again, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out here, checking me out again tonight, man. Make sure that you tell some other small business owners about us. Go to travisknows.com. Let them know, hey, the community is free. You feel me? Let them know about SB Money Flow. Hey, if you don't got a software or anything like that, let them know about Pure Money AI. You feel me? If they don't want to get anything but the Pure Money AI. If they want to get GovCon University just to learn about GovCon, if they want to learn, like really learn on their own pace, self-pace. GovCon University. It's gonna get you there. It breaks down everything. Dr. Travis breaks down everything and tells you everything that you need to know. You feel me? I still sometimes go out and just look and see and just check for certain topics that he went over before. Let me say that. Let me take it back, because it's probably been about a month or so, man, since I've been in the university, because I don't necessarily need to go check everything out on there, but some of you guys do, man, because I get a lot of questions in my inbox that you probably, I know that you could use this information. You feel me? But hey, man, again, appreciate you guys for coming out here checking me out tonight. I will be back next Monday. And hey, it looked like we got our topic. What we going over next Monday? Thanks to Miss LaDon. Yeah, we might got our topic already, baby. Yeah, we going over a live solicitation. I'm trying to figure. I did do a live before, but it was an RFQ. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and find Do you want an RFQ or RFP? I'll let y'all decide that, man. Go to travisknows.com, join our free community, put your input in on what you want me to talk about next Monday. Right now, baby, we are going to do a live solicitation. We don't know if it's going to be an RFP or RFQ. I'll let you guys decide. But yo, this is what we're doing here, man. I appreciate that as well. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. RFQ. Okay. Let me write that down. RFQ. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Christian. Yes, sir. Okay. Again, man, make sure we putting that make sure we going to travisknows.com, joining the free community, putting that Nate code in there too, so I can have a specific one. I want to make sure that, you know, I got a couple of opportunities that I can look through, you know, or matter of fact, now we're just gonna do it freehand. Like, we're gonna do it off the top. I just need the Nate code. I'm not gonna do anything beforehand. I'm gonna pull it up exactly how I will pull it up. You know, if I was doing it myself, I'm not even gonna do anything before. I'm just gonna come up with the topics, which go according to what you guys tell me. Do a little bit of you know, description or whatnot, but we're gonna do everything from scratch. I'm not even gonna cheat. Everything gonna come from scratch. I want to send you something to see how you put it together. I want to send me something that that might I don't know if I can do that, LaDon, but look, we can I don't know how we can. I don't know. But look, I tell you this. Okay, cool. That we can do that. We can do that. Or hey, just get on a free look, get on my calendar. You know what I mean? We could chop it up on the phone with a good little 15 minutes, and I can see what you talk about. Because I ain't, you know, I'm not about to do no free proposal writing. You feel me? But if you're talking about, like, you know, like how would I do something as far as going out to get, let me see what you're talking about, man. Just hop on my calendar. I just put it in the chat, you know, and we could talk about that then. Free 15 minutes with me. You feel me? Also, if you are hopping on this chat, I got in the link up there, my link for a free 15-minute demo call with SB Money Flow. If you are interested in that, I will hop on a Zoom call with you guys, hop on a Zoom call with you, or a phone call, whichever one you prefer, to go over how I utilize this as well, different little tactics and different approaches that you can use while utilizing this tool, especially GovCon Marketplace, because it ain't nothing like it. And if you send it and get the award break, of course, I wouldn't even do anything like that. Now, come on. I wouldn't even do anything like that. That's stealing in my eyes. That's stealing for real. But hey, man, again, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all interaction in the chat. Appreciate the questions and all that, man. And again, man, I see you guys next Tuesday. Don't forget to join our Pure Money family over there at travisknows.com. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Travis Live. Let's go.